Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do no contact and separation with you and your person. Keep in mind, this is going to be general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. We're going to start with Aries first. All right, Aries, no contact and separation. What is your energy versus your person's energy? We're going to find out what their feelings, intentions, and next actions are. You feel like you really want this person to come back. You're hoping, praying, and anticipating that maybe your prayers will get answered, that this person will return. Your person's in an energy of they are just kind of looking to have a good time. They do feel a little bit foolish for disrespecting you right now, but they are thinking that this was just a casual situation. So let's see, what are their feelings, what are their intentions, what are their next actions towards Aries at this time. They're feeling the world. So they feel like they have closed out the cycle between the two of you. They definitely have walked away. They've distanced themselves. They've had their fun, but they do feel a little bit foolish for disrespecting you. Their intentions is the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. So after a time period of maybe stress and anxiety getting to them about the disrespect, they do intend here in the future to reach out and say something to you. So their actions is they know you're not going to trust them. They know that they have maybe put you in a third-party situation with someone else that you don't even realize that you have been put in. And they wish they would have handled things a little bit differently. So they're going to act like they know that they have disrespected you. They're going to clearly, are they going to apologize? Let's see here. Okay. They're not going to apologize, but what they are going to do is they're going to come back around and say, you know what? I wish I would have dealt with it a little bit differently, but I am keeping my options open. So it looks like they're coming back, but they're not coming back for a commitment or an opportunity to be exclusive. They do realize there's been time invested between the two of you. However, it does look like your person is choosing not to be in an exclusive relationship. What is the channeled song for Aries? Stay by Justin Bieber. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Taurus, no contact and separation with you and your person. What is your feelings? What is your person's feelings, or what are your intentions? What is the energy around Taurus right now? So you're focusing on loving yourself. You feel like your person maybe portrayed a certain aspect about themselves, but maybe they weren't really who they portrayed themselves to be. You could be questioning it now that you're in no contact. Let's see what your person's energy is. They do regret walking away from you. There was some conflicts in their life that they had to stop communication with you because there was a conflict of interest. It may shock for you to find out, or it may shock you to find out that potentially there was somebody else that did interfere and they walked away from you, or needed to walk away from you because of outside third party. Could be a conflict of interest, like a job if you work together, could be the reason why. So let's see what their feelings are. They have stress and anxiety, so they feel like the situation is kind of hopeless, that maybe they can't come back from it. Their intentions is to use their intuition to uncover what they truly know, that they were pouring into the connection, but there's been a conflict of interest. What is this conflict? The conflict is this person doesn't have a lot to give to you. So if this person portrayed that they were financially established, that they had their own place, they had their life together, that's what they portrayed, but that really wasn't what it was. They were pouring into the connection with the intention that they were going to get there, that they were going to be able to elevate their life, and they haven't. And the conflict is they don't want to tell you that they really have very minimal to give to you in a relationship. So their actions is the Tower and the Seven Wands. So I do see that they are not wanting to undo them going no contact and separating. They are very defensive over having to take accountability. They do regret that they had to walk away, but there was too much conflict with them being able to humble themselves to tell you the real reason why they needed to walk away. Yeah, this is somebody who knows that they probably hurt you, and that maybe wasn't their intentions. It's kind of like somebody who expected to be further along in their life and they thought they could get there in a short time period since they've met you. Maybe you have your life together, but they didn't get there and they were too embarrassed to tell you. They really didn't tell you the truth that they didn't have it all together. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Gemini, what is your energy while in no contact with this person? You feel the separation and the divide. You also feel like you've been betrayed. You thought things were good, things were happy, and then boom, all of a sudden this person ghosted you or went silent. What's Gemini's person's energy right now? They're trying to clean their life up. There's been some type of turning point in their life that they took a leap of faith by going no contact with you. So let's find out. What is Gemini's person's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Gemini. So they feel like the moon. The moon is about using their intuition and their emotions to stay silent. So they feel justified. Their intentions is to clean up their life, figure out what they need to do in order to be in a happy, loving relationship eventually. It looks like for right now, their intentions is to miss out on an opportunity with you. Their actions is to be single and independent from the situation. Your advice is for you to focus on your work, your career, your monetary or material realm. So focusing on your job and your separation. Your channeled song, Gemini. Umbrella by Rihanna. Okay, Cancer. You want your own personalized in-depth reading. My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer, no contact and separation. What is your energy versus your person's energy? No contact and separation. So you are feeling alone. You're feeling sad. You're feeling like you want to be a better person than your person, but you feel like this week is different where maybe you were okay before this week, but this week you're feeling really lonely over the situation. What is Cancer's person's energy? They keep checking their phone to see if you've reached out to them, to see if you have made a decision to talk to them. They know they're not perfect. So this person maybe said something and it made you pull your energy back. This person was thinking this was a long-term commitment. Either you were in a long-term commitment or they expected it to grow and evolve into something long-term. So let's see what your person's feelings are. Okay, so they feel like you've put them in competition, that they have to wait to see if there is somebody else that you're talking to. They feel like you're with somebody else is how they feel. They feel like you ended it because you went towards somebody else or you were talking to somebody else. Their intentions is to focus on their career, focus on their work. They are being single and isolated from everybody around them. So if you're wondering, are they talking to other people? Are they dating? No, they're not. They're spending time by themselves. Their actions is they're trying to build up their confidence to eventually figure out if they need to open up to other options because they're waiting to see if you're going to come back. Your advice is to walk away. So there's something, if you're the one who actually walked away from this person, even though you feel like you needed to be the bigger person in this situation, your advice is to walk away. Even though it may be challenging, you feel lonely, you know, sometimes when people are lonely and sad, they try to revert back to the last person. Your guides are saying right now is the time for you to be alone and to walk away, even though you may have emotions about the situation. Leo, you want your own personalized in-depth reading. My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Leo, no contact in separation. Leo, what is your feelings or what's your energy versus your person's energy? Leo. Leo, no contact. You're trying to be happy, but you're not giving up. You still want to start over with this person. What is Leo's person's energy? I'm hearing only you. They feel like things got really intense between the two of you. They only want you. They're acting unbothered about it. They're kind of being arrogant about the no contact, but they still want something with you, Leo. So let's see, what are their feelings, intentions, and next actions towards Leo? Their feelings is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they don't feel stable. They don't feel secure. They don't feel confident at all. Their intentions is the Sun, Leo, so they intend to get you back. We got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So they do want reconciliation. They do want to close out the cycle of silence, but they do feel like something toxic has come between the two of you. Could be people, places, things, vices. Something has interfered. Their intentions and their actions is they're planning to communicate. They are planning to reach out to you eventually. It looks like once they let go of whatever this toxicity is, they're coming in fast with communication. So if they feel the intensity of something that they need to heal within themselves or a belief about what happened between the two of you, I do see that their actions is they do want to talk to you, Leo. And it is somebody who does want to reinvest in the situation. What is the advice for Leo? You may be a little bit confused about what this person says to you. They are going to say things to you that maybe you've not heard from them before. But at the end of the day, if you want this person in the future, you want to feel emotionally happy and content, you do need to listen to what is your emotions and your intuition telling you when they come back with this communication. Do you feel like they've changed? Do you feel like you can trust what they're saying? Or do you feel a sense of uncertainty still? What is the channel song for Leo? Better Half of Me by Ryan Mack. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, no contact in separation. What is your energy versus your person's energy? What are their feelings, intentions, and next actions? Virgo, what is your energy? You do want to mend the broken bridge. You feel like your person maybe made you have to defend who you were in their life, and you want good payout because of that in return. So what is your person's energy? They went towards a third party that they had planned on not going towards. They didn't intend to. It wasn't something premeditated. However, they did go towards this third party, and now they realize they were foolish and immature for doing that, and they're unhappy with the third party. So they're making a course correction is what it feels like. So let's find out, Virgo, what are their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their next actions? Virgo. Virgo. Your person feels the Ten of Pentacles. If you were married to this person, they want their family back. They want whatever was in long term. Their intentions is to give to the connection in ways that they didn't give. So they were giving to this third party. They no longer want to give to the third party. Their actions is justice. So they want to come through with the truth that they're willing to sacrifice whatever they need to sacrifice in order to get you back. This is something that's going to take you by surprise, especially if you were married to this person, now you're divorced, or you've been in separation for a long time. They do want to try to get to a place of peace. They want to come back together. They want to fix things. You could have children or a child with this person. What is the advice for Virgo? Recognize the devil. If this person is toxic, you divorced them, you broke up with them, you separated with them because they did go towards a third party. Maybe they have shiny new person syndrome. Realize that there is a toxic attachment or codependency that maybe this person has on you, and it may not be the healthiest relationship or dynamic for you to try to return to. Use your intuition to discern that. Your channeled song is Soul Provider by Michael Bolton. Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Libra, what is your energy versus your person's energy? What are their feelings, intentions, and next actions? Libra, you were blindsided by this person because they went silent. They ghosted you. You feel like they led you on. Your person is in the energy of getting advice from other people, trying to figure out if they can even have a fresh start with you. All right, well, let's find out, Libra. What are their feelings, intentions, and next actions? Libra's person, no contact in separation. This person feels like they need to come in quickly with communication. Their intentions is to bring a sense of stability or security in the situation. Their actions is they're leading with their heart. So they're wanting to come and speak from the heart. They do want to work this out. They do want to try to figure out how the two of you can get back together, how they can learn the lesson of why they actually blindsided you, why they made you feel like you were being led on to try to justify it because they've gotten advice from other people. Maybe other people have given them counsel to let them know that, you know what, you did make Libra feel led on. I would feel led on also, that they're learning that they need to listen to their heart when they come towards you. They need to speak from the heart if they want reconciliation. What's the advice for Libra? Listen to their apology. They're going to ask for forgiveness. It's up to you if you want to accept the forgiveness or not. You do have free will. Just because somebody returns does not mean that you have to take them back. Your channeled song, Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas. Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio, no contact in separation. What is your energy versus your person's energy? Okay, so you feel like this is not fair, this person going no contact or the separation. You want another chance. You want to be able to please have another chance with them. So let's see what your person's energy is, Scorpio. They're waiting for you to call them. They've also been on social media quite a bit. Maybe you see them posting a lot. They're also on your social media, seeing what you're posting. They're waiting for you to call them. I'm hearing blame game. So Scorpio, your person feels like maybe you blame them or you feel like they blamed you for something. Let's see what your person's feelings are. The Sun, they do want to fix things. They want to heal things after this ending. Their intentions is they're ready to have the argument and have the fight with you again. They're ready to be able to come and have that communication. And once the two of you clear the air of everything you both have to say, they want to fix and heal things. Their actions is they are wanting to be reunited with you. They're coming straight towards you. They're wishing and hoping that you would come towards them. Likely outcome is that's probably not going to happen. So it looks like there is going to be a passionate new beginning. It's going to be your person initiating it. What's your advice? 10 of Pentacles. You could have a family with this person. You maybe have a long history with this person. Thinking longer and hard, where do you want to be at in the future? Do you want it to be with this person? If so, there may need to be a fair compromise that the two of you need to come to in order for reconciliation to happen, in order for there to be healing between the two of you. Let's get a channeled song for Scorpio. Faithfully by Journey. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius, no contact and separation. What is your energy versus your person's energy? So you want to be in a happy place with this person. You want another opportunity, but you're fearing if you try to go towards this person while in separation or no contact that they're going to reject you. Your person has realized that their life maybe was falling apart when the two of you were together, and now they have found some type of passion or chemistry that they've manifested something really great in their life after things had fallen apart. Something they're doing in secrecy, something their intuition told them that maybe they did need to separate with you in order for them to have a better life. Let's see what their feelings are, Sagittarius. 5 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles. This person feels like it was always a fight for you to give to them. They always gave to you, but they didn't receive the same in return. Their intentions is to not be honest with you about what they're doing in their life and that they wish to be left alone. The outcome is this person is somebody maybe you have children with, maybe you're married to this person, you have a long history. Either way, it looks like this person's actions is to nurture themselves, to build a legacy all on their own without you or the connection between the two of you. Whatever happened with you and the two of you together, they felt like their life fell apart, that they were at a loss consistently in their life when the two of you were together. Since the breakup, since the separation, since the divorce, your person has found passion in life again. They've learned to love themselves, they've learned to nurture themselves, and they're building a legacy all on their own. Your advice is to create new opportunities for yourself, whether this is financial abundance, a career opportunity, or even another commitment with someone else. It does look like this person is pushing away any type of reconciliation with the two of you. Let's get a channeled song for Sagittarius. I Want to Be With You by Mandy Moore. All right, Capricorn. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Capricorn, what is your energy versus your person's energy? Capricorn. Your energy is you're very cautious over what's happening and you are refusing to change when it comes to the situation. Your person's energy is they feel like there's a lot of misunderstandings when the two of you do talk, and they do have lustful desires towards you. All right, well, let's see, Capricorn, what is your person's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Capricorn. They feel like they need to walk away. They feel like even though there's feelings and emotions, that maybe this was a lustful connection only, their intentions is to be patient and heal themselves from it. Their actions is they do still love you, but even if they love you, it doesn't mean that they actually have to communicate that they do love you. It looks like they have thought about it in the past telling you that they love you, but it looks like they're pursuing a new opportunity with someone else. What's the advice for Capricorn? Recognize the burden and the pressure that was put upon the situation. It looks like things have busted, things have come to an end, things have really, maybe you haven't taken accountability for the things that you needed to change if this was actually going to come back together, or if this was actually going to work for a relationship. Let's get a channeled song for Capricorn. Halo by Beyonce. Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website's TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius, what is your energy versus your person's energy? What are their feelings, intentions, and next actions? You're feeling like you have a lot of anxiety over the situation. You feel like this person's strung you along. Your person, their energy is they feel like you do deserve the world. And they are feeling that the world that they have is not the world that you need. Okay, let's see what their feelings, intentions, and next actions are, Aquarius. They feel the tower needs to collide and needs to collapse. The breakup, the separation, the divide was something that was necessary. They're okay. They're at peace with accepting. They feel like it's okay that it's done. Their intentions is to take a leap of faith elsewhere to try to find their happiness. You deserve the world, so you deserve it over here. They deserve their world, which is over here. Their actions is, it looks like they're confident with being very methodical. They're planning. They're going towards what they want. They're not really sure what that want is, but it's definitely not the situation between the two of you. Your advice is to keep moving forward. Not wait on this person to return. Don't wait for them to come back and apologize. Recognize that it's time for you to realize that the two of you are on different pages and it's time to finally move away from this situation or any expectation from the situation. Let's get you a channeled song, Aquarius. Week by SWV. Pisces. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Pisces, what is your energy versus your person's energy? What is their feelings, intentions, and next actions? You are yearning for this person, but you're trying to play hard to get by not reaching out. Your person feels like they want to protect you from hurting you anymore, and they just don't know. Maybe it's too late to even come back from what they've done. All right, well, let's see what are their feelings, intentions, and next actions, Pisces. Your person feels confident that the truth is that they don't want to hurt you anymore, and that means them being in separation. Their intentions is to let this go. They're no longer going to sacrifice any more pain that they've caused you. Their actions is accepting that they did invest in this. It didn't work in the way that they expected or maybe the way you expected, but they are accepting their actions is that it's over, that they need to take the accountability as to why it's over. Your advice is the Five of Pentacles, to recognize the abandonment in the situation and realize that this person has left you out in the cold. And because of that, it's time for you to focus on acceptance and focus on inner peace and healing from what you've learned from the situation. What is the channeled song for Pisces? Stuck on You by Lionel Richie.